Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a little while. I've talked about this app before, but I did want to thoroughly test it out so that I could give you the best review possible and an expectation of how long it will take to pay out and how long it takes to earn points. So the app is called Mistplay. It is a pay to download and run application, okay? So it's very much like the app-like apps. It is a different company. This one is different. And you can expect a somewhat similar experience when you're using this app. We're going to take a look at each section of the app and talk a little bit about where it's the same as some of these other apps and how it is a bit different. Now, as we go through, it's going to list all the games that you can download to play, and there are quite a few. This one has been far better as far as giving me more games to play than the app-like applications have, but it is not as passive as the app-like applications for the most part. Although you can get some games that you can leave up and run for 24 hours at a time and you will continually earn. Now, a game like Summoner's War, if you find the right part of the game that you can leave it on, you do have to log into the game. If you leave it on like the home screen, it will eventually stop earning for you. But if you get in and actually get into the game, you don't have to interact with the game itself too much in order to make the points that you need. And it is hit or miss. There is no rhyme or reason that I've found that lets you know that a game's going to allow you to not interact with it to earn. It's just you're going to have to test it for yourself. You're going to have to see what games earn best, what ones are passive, what ones are not, and you can modify which ones you download off of that. That is in the game section of the screen here. You are going to get to pick an avatar, and you are going to get a level as well. You can see your recently played games. You'll see the levels. Each game levels up separately, and you'll see the games that require you to be a little more active. Any of these ones that say level 2, these are the ones that I was not able to run passively. The ones that are level 6 or more have ran passively. The ones that are level 8 were fully passive for me. I was able just to leave them up and let them run. And up until level 8, they were fully passive. So as you can see, there are a number of fully passive games that you don't have to interact with. But when you get into some of these games, they did time out, and I was not able to continue without actively going through the game. There's 2 ways to earn your points. Now, there is the total game experience, which is your GXP, and total player experience, and then you earn your points based off of all that. You can see my time played is 41 hours, 18 minutes. That's over 16 games. So you can see I have logged quite a bit of time into this app itself, and I am about on a payout, and that will be one thing that I will talk about in a future wrap-up episode of the phone farm. This is just kind of a go-over of everything on here. Now, what does make this app different is you have a chat section. You can actually chat with other people using this app that are playing on a certain game. So this is a little more of a game social app. There is other stuff you can do besides earn money. Now, for the phone farmer, this may not be something that's necessary that you really care about, but if you're using the app as a gaming platform where you can get recommended games, you can talk to people for feedback about games, Not that you can't use it in a phone farming applications, because it would be real nice to get on there on the chat, because it posts like a chat board, and you can post, hey, this game earns passively. Now, is it good to let the company know about that? Probably not. And it may bring some attention to your account that you might not want, but it is there if you wanted to use it. Next, we're going to look at the shop. Now, there's a number of things that you can get in the shop, and some of them are avatars for your, if you want to make this more of a social aspect, you can get different avatars with different amounts of points. But in doing so, you are essentially spending actual money to do it, because you will see that the first payout is at $5. Well, the first payout for Amazon is at $400 for 50 cents. But at 1,800 points is a $5 Amazon gift card. And I have 1,760 points. So I purposely didn't cash out, because you'll see that I'm almost at that cash out threshold. And you saw I spent about 41 hours of game runtime to get about a $5 cash out. So with that being said, you should expect probably around 43 to 45 hours, depending on what games you are able to download, what their scores are, in order to get you more points. Now, that's not as good as an earning situation as the app-like apps. I found that you can get to that cash out threshold faster, but it's not bad at all. It is an alternative that, from what I've experienced, is a much cleaner, a much more well-established. They tend to have more and more games available, but they're not all necessarily passive. So if you're looking for that similar app-like experience without some of the app-like hassles, Mistplay may be for you. They also offer, you can earn 100 units when you refer a friend to Mistplay. I will have my link set up in there. I have not put this up to earn for anybody else, but we're going to look at how it works here. When a friend joins Mistplay with your invite link, they immediately earn a bonus of 50 units. So not only will I receive 100 units when your friend reaches level 4, you're going to get 50 right off the bat. It's not really a whole lot. It doesn't seem that this has that percentage earned for referrals, so it may not, the referral system is not as good as app-like is, but I feel that the app is actually a much better experience. I have too many people talk about how there's problems with running, there's not apps available. This application has always seemed to have quite a few apps available for me to download and make money. So don't let the referral program dissuade you from getting this app. You figure right around 43 to 45 hours of runtime is a $5 gift card. It is something that you may want to add into your routine. I'm running it on my routine. Like I said, I will be doing the cash out time. We'll talk about that in a later video in my phone farming wrap up. We'll talk about the pay time and how well it does pay out. All that stuff I'm not going to do in the video for the review, but I did want to give you an average time that you can kind of see for a $5 cash out. Like I said, when we went into, we can see 41 hours, 18 minutes, and it won't take me very much more to get to that 1,800. So we'll say probably 42 to 45 hours with the games that I've managed to run. A lot of that time was spent checking to see if these games run passive. Not all of them will, so just remember that. You'll have to try different ones. If you look, any of these ones that say 8, level 8, I had no problem leaving them run. overnight, not a problem. They earned consistently the entire time. So take a look at those. I'll go through. You see the Final Fantasy, Walking Dead, WWE, World War Rising, Pop Slots, World Series of Poker, Word Chef. I mean, these are the apps that you're going to want to check out if you want passive ones. And I can talk about them more, the apps that I'm using that are passive as well. Also, the Star Wars was mostly passive once you got into the game. Empire was somewhat, I had to interact with it every once in a while to keep it going. Same thing with Summoner's War. You had to get into the game itself. So that is available to you there. And if you're looking to try a new app, a pay-to-download app, maybe you have a phone that you have sitting off the side that's not running something else, Mistplay is definitely an app to give a try. We're going to go back to the shop because you're going to see there are a number of gift cards that are offered. Some of them are better deals than others. As you go down, obviously the higher you go to cash out, the better your cash out amount. But you have PlayStation, Xbox, Steam, Game Shop, Facebook, Google Play, Visa, Starbucks. You can see there are a good bit of cash out opportunities available for gift card. The one thing that they do not have is there is no PayPal cash out here. So everything will be gift card. For me, it's going to be Amazon because I find it just to be the best opportunity for me. Maybe Xbox becomes one just because if you look at the the $15 cash out is pretty good as far as the value. But if you don't have the availability to use some of this stuff, then obviously Amazon is there, as is Google Play, and really you can do a Visa gift card, which will get you to where you want to need to be. But the $5 cash out is about $1,800. So I thank you all for checking out this video. I hope I went through this app thoroughly for you so you can understand kind of what it is, your earning opportunities with this app. And I'm going to continue to use it. So that referral code, if you'd like to join in with me using Mistplay, will be in the description. I thank everybody that does click on that referral link. And I'm actually not going to make anything on the initial referral. You will if you continue to use it past level 4. And really, you're going to get to level 10 or so for your first payout. So if you're going to continue to use it, I recommend you at least try it out. See how well it earns for you, whether it's a passive app for you to be able to run and make money, because we all know that we need to kind of find other applications that aren't just with one company that kind of own that space and give you some other earning opportunities. I know there's a lot of people that have had trouble with the app-like family of apps and with getting banned and other stuff. I have not experienced many of the problems with this app that I have with that one. So I thank everybody for watching, and I hope you all have a wonderful day.